What up, world of Wi-Fi? Another dose of energy with Eddie Boy. With me, of course, Eddie Frey Jr., aka Eddie Boy. And today, uh, doing a little, doing a little something different. It's the first time I'm trying something out like this, and I got the one, the only nerd in the Bay,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Marco
yeah, yeah.
Flores,
What
my
up?
boy of a good majority of, I'd say, 20 years now.
Something like that, dude.
Crazy to say. Crazy to say. I mean, we had a little falling out. Had some time apart, of course, like most people do.
Mm,
Life happens,
yeah.
but I mean, like fortunately enough, he's one of the ones that I knew I could hook up with and have it be like nothing ever happened.
Yes, sir.
Like there was no kind of distance between us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna hand it over to him real quick. Go ahead, Marco.
What's going on, guys? Yeah, happy to be here. I've been, dang, how you said 20 plus years, and I'm like, dang, how long ago was that? How long ago was
Dude,
that? That was
we were
like
in our we were in our like late teens, early 20s.
99? No, like, yeah, 99, 2000, around there?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Jeez. Jeez, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 98. You know, holy crap.
Yeah. it's
Whoa.
it is nuts to just think back at like how far back we've known each other, you know. Um, but yeah, I'm happy to be here, man. I'm glad that you're doing the YouTube thing, as you know. Really excited for you and you're to see what that journey looks like for you. Um, and yeah, I'm happy to be along for the ride, dude.
Dude, glad to have you. I mean, glad we could finally do something like this.
Yeah.
Like, not exactly face to face, but I mean, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I was just kind of waiting for the right time to get it out there, especially with someone as close to me as you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, like, oh, little fun fact, y'all out there. Nerd in the Bay has almost 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah, buddy, almost there.
Getting close, getting closer by the day. So
I'll tell you
if
right now. I am. Let's see. It is 1991. It is the year
ooh
1991. So
ooh so close,
nine more to
so
go.
close,
Nine more to go.
so close. Y'all hear that out there? He's 9 away
Yeah.
from 2,000.
Yeah.
So
That's nuts.
if y'all like this video, on my side, please check out his channel, Nerd in the Bay. Just typical, typical nerdy, geeky video game stuff.
Yeah.
Let's plays, but and usual everyday pop culture type stuff.
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, like he's been doing a bunch of let's plays, uh, and like some podcasts
Yeah.
that are on his channels. But
We just
like,
finished. We just finished recording one just now. So look forward to that one. That's gonna be a fun one.
oh yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah. That's 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 on a different level. To, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. I
Yeah.
mean, if if y'all out there have been checking out what's been going on my channel, the last couple of videos that I put out, a little different, a little different, but like especially the last two. The last
Mm.
two are very different because I wanted to try and more so like highlight one of our good friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and especially if anyone has checked out the last one, I mean, I know there's a bunch of random stuff that goes on in the beginning, but towards the end of the last one is what I really wanted to try and put out there,
Okay.
especially for Yosh,
Okay.
because like if I mean, did you see that?
So okay. So to be honest, I did not see the last one, but just something that stuck in my head as I saw the first one was because Yoshi was always like anime Yoshi and all Japan and everything, right? So when I saw that video of him and he's talking about, man, like man, I'm like the least technological person there is. Like what? Like that doesn't compute in my head because I'm thinking Yoshi's like, oh man, yeah, I know about all of this, all YouTubing and Twitch and uploading a video and he knows all the lingo and all this stuff. Like and then hearing what he says, I'm like, what? That like that impression of what I thought Yoshi is in my head, I'm like, oh man, that just went out the window. It's like he was living the nomad life in a sense, but still liking anime, living that Senju like hermit life, like for real, in Daily City. I was blown away. Like what? That's nuts.
Yeah, because I mean, for what he's been telling me, like, I mean, he has a Facebook, but he's hardly ever on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tell him to let me know which Facebook I can say happy birthday to him because I was like, I don't want to send it to the wrong one. They got two out there, man.
Oh dang. But yeah, like we'll get into further detail about about the little tidbits of our personal lives.
Yeah.
Maybe a little later in this one, but like I said, I want to do something a little different, and in some ways, it's a part of one of the inspirations that I've talked about on my channel.
Yeah.
And if anyone has ever seen my intro, the intro thing.
Oh, dude, where is it? Where's the belt?
Oh.
Go get it.
Oh, dude, I'm tripping.
Go grab the belt. Dude, grab the belt. Go grab the belt.
I'm being hella dumb. Hold on.
There it is. There it is.
Right. So if y'all didn't recognize me before,
there you go.
It's probably because I wasn't wearing this.
Yeah.
So let's adjust this here.
There it is.
There we go.
There it is. Up, down, down.
So yeah. I mean, ever since the first video, this has been here.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to continue that. Well, this is the first time I've actually gotten to sit down with it and do a video, but y'all know what I mean. And then maybe, I don't know, hopefully somewhere down the line, I might have another one of these.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know. I might look like Kenny Omega with like 4 of them.
Like all the belts on you. You're just a body of belts.
I'm trying to walk with them like, yeah. Like, yeah, somebody help.
I can't turn my neck.
But yeah, like a good majority of the reason why I want to do this one in the way that I want to do it, it has to do with like something like this.
Mm-hmm.
It has to do with the wrestling world. So I mean, tomorrow is WWE's Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and I wanted to have Marco with me and just like bounce around maybe some ideas of what could go down, maybe some predictions, and I don't know, end up talking shop like we usually do.
Yeah, of course, man. Let's do it.
Well, let's go get this started. So, let's see. Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things that have been happening. I mean, besides, if any of you out there are hardcore WWE followers, y'all know what's been going on. So, I mean, besides the bad stuff with Jimmy
yeah.
and the Usos and whole thing, I mean, laughable, but it's kind of sad because I was just mentioning this to Marco before we started recording this. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we were talking about this before recording. I'm like, man, Jimmy's in trouble if he's not already getting fired, Jeez, but like, so for whatever reason, like not whatever reason, but like, family bloodline, Rikishi, Umaga, Roman, Rock, all them. Rosie, yeah. I mean, it's. I hate to say that, but it is keeping him safe from like any sort of repercussion, but like there's only so many times you can get hit with a DUI of some sort. Like he only has so many chances. I think.
Yeah, I mean, but that also goes without saying in real life. I mean, y'all know,
Mm-hmm.
y'all can y'all can only get away with so much,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's especially for those that like came up not necessarily like with a hard upbringing, but like you knew you
Yeah.
could do this
Yeah. Yeah.
or try that and and then be like, yeah, yeah, I got it,
Mm-hmm.
I know how to weasel my way around this, but then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, just crap, it just punches you in the face, and it's like you gotta stop.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, let's start with the actual money in the bank ladder.
Okay. So who do we have?
So let
Who do we have right now
yeah,
that's in the match?
Riddle.
Mm-hmm.
I think Big E.
Okay.
Who shoot, who else was there?
Drew. Drew's in there,
Drew.
right?
Yeah, Drew McIntyre.
Let me...
Oh yeah, Apollo's not in it.
Okay. Apollo's not
Apollo's
in it.
not in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for once involving Big E, Apollo's not there.
Yeah.
And then
KO. KO is in it.
yeah, that's right, that's right.
Okay.
And
Who else is in there?
they didn't put Sammy in it, did they? I forgot.
I mean, what I saw so far was, I don't think so. I need to take a look. Let me do that right now. But I don't think he's in it because I think he's going to deal with Finn, right?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I think because he. Oh, I mean, I guess the spoiled SmackDown because we haven't really watched it. Yeah, Finn is in the main roster back again. Finn is on SmackDown right now. Let me see.
Oh man, that
Yeah.
guy. I thought he was gonna stay in NXT again.
I thought so too, but yeah, he just popped up when Sammy was trying to do something. Um, yeah, so I think that's what's going to be the current feud, which is pretty cool. I mean, Sammy versus Finn, that's going to be a good match.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
come on. I mean, both of them came up through NXT,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
and like even a good majority of the main roster now is NXT or is from NXT.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta admit, it's like some of the. I guess they used to be top card
Mm-hmm.
like Sammy, KO, and all them.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, they started slipping through the ranks and became mid to low carders,
Mm-hmm.
and especially Sammy. Like, and I honestly gotta say, for me,
Mm-hmm.
uh, there's a good little bit where I was getting pretty annoyed at Sammy. I mean, don't get me wrong, dude's a good worker,
Yeah.
great at his character, and that's probably why.
Mm.
That's probably why. If I could be sold like that on someone like Sammy, they
Yeah.
must be doing something.
Yeah.
And it's like there's always going to be those people you love to hate.
Mm.
But like Sammy, like he gets his pushes here and there, but I mean, as of late, he hasn't had like an excessive push.
Yeah. Nothing that
So
propels him to like a belt, like a championship belt scenario. Just more so
and then
like.
his,
Go ahead.
oh yeah, I mean, no, go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna elaborate on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's like not in a championship belt situation, but more so like just pushing a storyline of some sort, just keeping the product moving, like giving them something to watch, digest, the whole documentary of Sami Zayn and conspiracy against him, like they've been going through that, and then
Oh man, yeah.
yeah, I mean, like there was a little bit of a spot when he had the IC belt, but that was quickly taken away. Not for like crappy reasons, but just like maybe it wasn't a time to just put the belt on him because because he has that annoying, like, man, he's annoying gimmick to him, and I think that's what
Oh yeah.
they're trying to keep to him. So like, how do you put a belt on him without anybody, or without not without anybody, or with a line of like people that would to have matches with, to make it like, oh man, he's a good champion because he either gets away with it all the time, or like he just beats all these people like a Bobby Lashley. Like there's already not rumors, but like the projection of what Bobby Lashley is going to be going up against, and Goldberg's name has been brought up, so big people, the Vince like chemistry, of a big guy versus a big guy, sort of thing. Lashley is becoming like not your Brock Lesnar, because Lashley is Lashley, but like Lashley's a big dude, and he can move for his size. So like, have somebody that's up to stature like a Goldberg, to have that type of match. People, I know people on the internet don't want to see that, but it'll bring in people, whether they'll like it or
Yeah.
they'll hate it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give it to Vince. Like, he knows his money makers.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what's gonna bring people in. He knows who he can count on.
Yeah.
Like, just like, even if it's just like a Raw or a SmackDown, he knows his main eventers, and he knows his main eventers are gonna be there for him no matter what.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if anybody's been paying attention out there to like Cena
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and stuff, like with Fast Nine, and like I've seen little side interviews where he mentioned that if he gets the call from Vince,
He'll be
he'll
there.
do it like that.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I don't know if anybody can say that about The Rock, because honestly, for me, The Rock's way bigger than the rest of them now.
Yeah.
So I mean, that guy's way too busy for his own good,
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
and he's becoming chiseled like a mountaintop. I swear to God.
Well, he's currently doing Black Adam right now, and I think he just finished. He just finished filming. So
Right.
yeah.
And then he's got Jungle Cruise coming out.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's like, why? That's to me that's like him doing a sequel to Game Plan.
That's true. That's true.
And it's like, why
Game
why
plan.
why
That's funny.
see, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
So
funny.
why would you taint your filmography with something like that?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing, but he can do better.
Mm. I mean, he got money.
And,
He got money, so he can basically can do whatever he wants. And there might be this idea of him trying to run for president. That might be actually a thing, too.
I'd vote for him.
Yeah, I would too. I would
I'd vote
too.
for him.
I would too. No, if I'm
I
being
mean,
honest.
I mean, with that being said, I mean, people can say like it'd be a gimmick type thing, like
Yeah, yeah. With Arnold
but
as governor.
yeah, exactly. I mean, look what it did for him. I mean,
Yeah.
he said it, he did it, he got it done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if he could do it, and if Jesse the Body Ventura
Yeah, Jesse become. Yeah, exactly.
become the governor, and currently Kane,
Yeah, being the mayor.
it's like, dude, why wouldn't he be able to do it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
But like with back to the Money in the Bank match, I mean, like, who do you think would get the biggest push out of this?
The biggest push.
Yeah, I mean, because obviously they already know who the winner's gonna be. It's like, but what? Everybody has their own take on it. What's yours?
Let me see. So without like not fully knowing, but like just when I see the matchup and I see the people, the person that can get the biggest push really is, to me honestly, is Big E. Like I would think Big E would be the lineup for whoever he's going to go up against. And there was this idea of having Big E going up against Roman because Roman is Vince's guy, and Big E was Triple H's guy. So, if there's anybody that's going to knock off Roman for the belt, I would think Big E would be the person to do it. Will they do it this year with this WrestleMania coming up? Maybe, maybe not. Me personally, if you want to, give me the choice, like I want Big E to get that to get that briefcase, and then cash it in on whoever, even if he is
that major, get that major title run.
Yeah, exactly. So like basically, well, except for Xavier when Xavier's trying to go for the King of the Ring, because that's what he's been saying, he wants the King of the Ring. That'll be 2/3 of the New Day, being championships, being champions, like a heavyweight champion. So me personally, I want Big E to take it. What I think the result is gonna be, just looking at it, I can see Drew getting it, and it's like, that's predictable, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but we've all seen that movie.
Yeah. So I am interested what they're gonna do with Drew, if the whole thing with Bobby is like he can't be a challenger for Bobby's, title, as long as Bobby's a champion. So like I wonder how, if this is the workaround of to be able to do that, or I can see Drew getting it. KO would be interesting again. Well, not to say we've seen it because KO has been champion before, but that'll be interesting to see again. Riddle be out of nowhere. Like what? Like why Riddle? Why are you guys pulling the trigger on Riddle? Like I like Riddle personally. But I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, but then look at how he came up, and all of a sudden, like he got called up from NXT.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then not too long after, he became the U.S. champ.
Yeah. And
it's like why are you gonna make that jump real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Give him that kind of a push, and then just take it away from him like that.
Yeah. Unless something happened where he got in trouble, I don't remember anything like that. If he got in trouble, right at the moment, but yeah.
Maybe, but then we all would have heard about it.
Yeah, that's true. We would have heard about it. That's true. Let's face it. You take a crap on the street, everybody's gonna know. Yeah. Or don't let Randy Orton near a purse, sort of thing. Oh man, jeez.
Man.
Yeah.
Like,
so yeah, I think I can see them giving it to Drew. I can kind of see it giving them to KO. But for me personally, I would want Big E to grab it.
No, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, whether people realize it or not, New Day has been killing it.
Yeah, and they're separate.
Whether they, yeah. Right now, you got 2/3 on Raw, and then you got the other third on SmackDown.
Yeah.
They are still, I think, to this day, one of I will call it as my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
They are probably one of the top 5 best tag teams out there.
Yeah.
They've proved it time and time again, and if you ask anybody that follows the New Day what their best rivalry was,
mm-hmm.
everyone's gonna say the same thing. It's the Usos.
Yeah.
Because what they have done for the brand with just them 5 has probably been some of the best matches I've seen in a long run.
Yeah. I'm looking. No, go ahead. I'll go ahead. I'll say this once you say what you're gonna say.
Because entertainment wise, those 5 with with Kofi's veteranship,
Mm-hmm.
like you can't go wrong really,
Yeah.
because he's even though he everybody fails to realize,
Mm-hmm.
Kofi's been around a lot longer than people
Oh
actually
yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
And I mean, come on, like I remember when he first came out, but I forgot he had the accent. So, I mean,
Trouble in
if people remember
paradise.
that part, yeah. And and then I and then like his his knowledge of how things go
Mm-hmm.
compared to everything that they've been doing, it's like the perfect marriage of how everyone should be in this business.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, of course they don't always win, but that's more of a, that's more believable than Brock just suplexing somebody like 2 or 3 times and calling it a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like for me, it's like a lot of the people that came up from NXT, like Big E, Xavier, Roman, Drew, and even the ladies, because
Mm-hmm.
like for me, what got me back into wrestling was the Four Horsewomen.
Oh, okay.
Like I was saying,
Yeah.
I mean, a good majority of the reason why I got back into watching was because of Becky,
Mm-hmm.
Bailey, Sasha, and Charlotte,
Yeah.
and watching their matches, even at even at the tail end of their runs in NXT, it like made me notice WWE again,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and what each one of them brought to the table when they got called up just made me remember of how it used to be, you know?
Yeah.
Like there were no, I mean, back in the golden era, there were those times where shit, I mean, stuff would just hit the fan, and it's like, was that scripted?
Mm, yeah. Yeah.
Or, I mean, did they mean to do that and put
Yeah.
that on TV? But no, I mean, with the Four Horsewomen, they brought it. They didn't care about what everyone thought. Because, I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
How,
You
you gonna
gotta
have a,
make your way, pave your way.
yeah, but how you gonna have a Raw, another Raw versus SmackDown, and then have Becky Lynch break her nose?
Mm.
And she
Yeah.
was still a sab about it.
Yeah. She was.
It's like,
She was a
yo, who
badass.
is this woman?
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, watching that and then actually watching their matches as they were coming up
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning of the ones in the main roster, it's like, dude, where has this been?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because for me, it was getting to that point where like, oh, I, it's him versus him, her
Mm-hmm.
versus her.
Mm-hmm.
You already, but then when you put it together and like you actually think about the storyline, it's like, oh, you know where it's gonna go,
Yeah.
and it just like it caught my eye, and it brought back that spark that I've been missing from wrestling,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and like it just progressively got crazier and crazier, especially when they became more mainstream.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I agree, man. They
And then
lit the world on fire.
oh, dude, hand down.
Yeah.
I mean, from and like as I could say, an avid watcher of wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
but for me to get excited about a women's match more than a male's
Yeah.
match,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that says something.
That does. That
It's like you're
does.
putting something out there. That's, I mean, it's not necessarily new, but the way they brought it to the table
Mm-hmm.
and presented it to the rest of the world and be like, here, we made this for you guys. Eat.
Bone apple tea.
Yeah. and then all of a sudden, Seth marries Becky.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, you ruined it. You ruined it.
Oh man.
She had a great run, and you went and got her pregnant.
Uh, oh, that's funny. So, so to kind of go back to what you were mentioning about the Money in the Bank ladder match, I'm looking at the match itself now. So yeah, we got KO, Drew, we got Riddle, we got Ricochet, who's gonna do some good things there.
I forgot he was in it.
Ricochet's in it. John Morrison is gonna be in it. So the other half with him and Ricochet, and then Big E, and then we have Shinsuke is in it, and then Seth Rollins. So Rollins is gonna be your veteran in that. It's always like Drew and KO, but like everybody
Shinsuke.
else, yeah, Shinsuke is gonna be in it. So yeah, you're gonna see some good things from that, and also Seth.
Baron Corbin cry.
I know. I don't even know what that storyline is. He has a Corbin fund me happening, and he looks all sad. I'm like, what's going on? Like, this guy used to be like, oh man, I'm the man, I'm the bully, I'm the king. And he's like,
he was better with long hair.
oh, the loner.
The long hair, dude.
Yeah.
The lone wolf.
Yeah.
He
That's right,
he
lone
was
wolf.
better off with that.
Yeah. Hopefully this is going somewhere where rather than like it's not going anywhere, because this is like this is gonna be a chance for him to be on the outs if the storyline doesn't work. I mean, it's funny right now, right? But like down the line, weeks and months ahead, like what are you doing with Corbin now? Because Corbin used to be this threat.
Oh yeah. He had a big push as king.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So like looking at it more. I'm still hoping for Big E to take it. Shinsuke won the Royal Rumble. He didn't win a Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it would be cool. John Morrison got an opportunity. Riddle. I mean, like I said, Riddle. That'd be nuts. Ricochet. That'd be interesting. But I feel like Ricochet. I think Ricochet having it, but then losing it would seem like the outcome. Because if you're giving him the heavyweight championship belt at this time, like I can see. I'm questioning like, is that gonna work with Ricochet at this point? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I don't know.
Really know if he's ready for it.
I don't know right now.
With Morrison being in the match,
Mm-hmm.
and if let's say Ricochet does take Money in the Bank, right? Of course, with that little storyline they got going with him,
Mm-hmm.
Miz and Morrison. Look at what Miz did to Otis.
Yeah, that's true.
They might do that in a different light,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, come on, man. I know you're depending on the Miz for some stuff, and he's probably just riding the hell out of that wheelchair.
Yeah.
And playing it off to the best of his ability. But
he's pulling a Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
He takes out the blanket and it's just it's like a prosthetic, and he can just stand up.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh man.
Oh dude, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, but then if they're gonna keep that little storyline going between like Morrison and Ricochet, it's not gonna end well for Ricochet. We all know that.
Yeah.
Miz is gonna use his little power roll or whatever he's got going,
Mm-hmm.
and he's probably gonna steal it. And then, but if they do that, that could spark up another rivalry between Miz and Morrison.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we all know Miz is power hungry,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll do whatever it takes for him to keep himself on top.
Yeah.
And if that means even Miz in the dust, he'll do it.
Oh, leaving Morrison in the dust, you mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're at this point they're the same person.
Yeah. Although I do love them as a couple. Like I love them like because when Miz got hurt that the first time and Morrison was doing his entrance and he let Miz like go down the
Oh
ramp.
yeah, we let him go.
Miz like so like whoa whoa, and Morrison's like oh no.
Yeah,
That was
and
hilarious.
he held
I
it for a
loved
good
it.
long while.
Yeah, he
He
played
held
that
that
slow
pose.
mo. He's like oh no. It's hilarious, dude. Oh man.
And it's like, I don't know. I mean, they could possibly give it to Drew, but
Mm.
like we've been saying, it's like, come on now. Same book,
Yeah.
same chapter.
Yeah, we've seen this already.
Yeah. I mean, even though let's say he does take it, and then he goes after Roman, are they really going to give him the Universal title?
At this point, maybe.
I mean, it's possible.
It's possible. It's always possible.
Yeah, I'll throw it out there. It's possible because he's proven time and time again with the WWE title that he can do it.
Hmm. Yeah.
But it's like, let's bring it down a notch on Drew McIntyre for a little bit.
Hmm.
You know, I mean, the guy's good, hands down. I'm not knocking him, but he's like Little John. He's in everything.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he shows up in some storyline. He's like, what?
Yeah. Although,
Okay.
although I do want to see the payoff of Lashley and Drew. I know as tiring as that match is already, I do want to see that payoff because he's been getting blocked. No matter if the win is legitimate or not, he's been getting blocked. And now they have this stipulation that he can't challenge again. So, I mean, yeah, you have your workaround with the Money in the
Yeah.
Bank.
And then that's what Cody did in AEW
Yeah, yeah.
with Jericho. He said, okay, if I lose to you one more time, I cannot challenge for the AEW title.
Okay. And he
Which
can't.
is strange because that's co-owner of the company,
Yeah, sure.
following up on a storyline where you think he'd put himself on top.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, that's not Cody's style.
Hmm.
And it's like, as owner of the company, you can't depend on yourself. It's like, it'd be like LeBron James from day one, beginning of the season, making all the
All the
points for the
changes.
team.
Oh, I was gonna say all the
Yeah.
changes.
But oh no, I mean, if they brought LeBron in,
Hmm.
put him up against Bad Bunny.
Right. Yeah.
Let's do one of those matches.
Yeah. The celebrity
Huh?
match.
Yeah,
Man.
like Malone and Rodman.
Yeah.
Let's bring something like that back. Why not? Because it's better than some of the storylines that are out now. You gotta admit.
Taylor and Bam Bam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
And I don't know. How they worked it in. Speaking of that match, I don't know how they worked it in, but didn't he body slam Bam Bam?
He did.
Yeah, I remember
It,
that.
it wasn't a like Andre the Giant Hogan situation, but like to see that from a celebrity, like that was surprising in itself. Because they were saying
Yeah.
they were giving the storyline like he trained with somebody, but we don't know who, and then you find out he trained with Diesel because he did the power bomb. You know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next point, kids. Don't smoke crack.
Jeez.
That's all I'm gonna remember him by.
What's crack?
Waterboy. Oh man.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I mean, it could go like the men's Money in the Bank. It could go in any direction, but
Hmm.
it would be a surprise to me nonetheless. Because I mean, we all have our own predictions for the thing, and we all kind of know where it might be going. But if it does go in a different direction, that'd be great
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's something new
Mm-hmm.
and it's a storyline where they can take it in any direction.
Yeah. That's what you want.
Yeah, between the three brands, I mean, if like, I mean, eventually, I'm pretty sure Triple H bringing NXT up from the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he had that thought in mind with the three brands.
Yeah. To
And
recreate
then
recreate that that Monday Night Wars scenario and have that going, but just be within the company.
yeah, but in house, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, and
It's
I
like
don't know what Vince
it's
is
like a,
thinking.
it's like an Ernie Reyes West Coast martial arts tournament.
The black belt.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Uh, I would go into detail about that, but we'll save that for a different time.
Yeah. Let's do that.
No, that's a story within itself. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Um, but yeah, okay. Let's move on to the women's Money in the Bank.
All right. So we have it's because I have the matchup and the people listed. We have Selena Del Vega, which surprised that she's back. Thought she would go with.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
I thought she would go with her husband, but apparently not. We have Asuka. We have let's see, Alexa Bliss. We have Naomi. We have let's see, Liv. We have Liv Morgan. We have the tag team champions too. We have let's see, Natty and Tamina,
Both of
and
them are in it.
they're both in it. I'm seeing that they're both in
Holy
it.
crap!
And
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
the name is escaping me net right now. Oh, Nikki Cross is in it.
Oh yeah, Super Nikki.
Yeah, Super Nikki. So this is a good. I would say this is a good like pool of like people that are in this match. Who has the experience in this match? What, Natty,
Natty.
Naomi?
Yeah, she's been in a few.
Was Tamina in it? I don't remember.
No, she never got that kind of a push.
She was
I mean, this is
in Survivor Series, I believe. I think.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah, the
this is
women's Survivor
Tamina's.
Series
Yeah,
match.
this is Tamina's first Money in the Bank. So you have some veterans
I
in
mean,
there.
yeah,
You know.
but I gotta give it to Tamina for sticking with the company for as long as she has, even
Yeah.
though she hasn't really had any kind of a push up until now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and like, and this, I'm not trying to say in any way, shape, or form that they gave it to her because of the bloodline,
Hmm.
but I mean, and I'm not even trying to say that it has anything to do with it. Period. But it's like she should have had the push
A
before
long
Nia.
time ago. Yeah. Yeah, I
Before
agree.
Nia, she should have had this kind of a push way before Nia even got a title shot.
I mean, as the Usos were coming up, they Tamina should have been coming up with them. You know.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I could have cared less if they gave her the 24/7 title.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 24/7.
Because I mean, as long as she's been doing what she's doing, she's just been in the background.
Yeah.
And this is Snooka's daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How it that it just blows my mind. It's like, how you gonna put someone like a name
Mm-hmm.
like Snooka and have his kid be on the backboard a good majority of her
Yeah.
career on the main?
I mean, there might have been a reason back then, like personal reason, or maybe I mean, I don't know if she got in trouble herself, but there might have been reasons that we weren't aware of.
Yeah, true. True. I mean, but then
But if there wasn't, then yeah, there should be no reason why she should not be
yeah,
like a top star at this point. No matter how either not good of a worker she is, or not, but like she should have been like experienced in a lot of the matches that we have now.
exactly. She should have been a consistent, at least mid Carter,
Yeah. Yeah.
like a consistent mid Carter, because I mean, again, not knocking Naya, but she can move a lot better than that,
Mm-hmm.
and she's not just relying on her size.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with with the lineup for this match, it's hard. I
It is hard.
honestly,
It is hard to see like how it can go.
because yeah, like I said, I mean, with the Money in the Bank contract, with that briefcase, you have free reign
Mm.
over all three brands,
Yeah.
and it's like it's kind of like what Edge was hinting at.
Yeah, like possibly going after an NXT championship.
Yeah, because he has not declared a specific brand,
Yeah.
even though he's been showing up on the main roster of Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
And it's like when I saw him pop up on NXT, I was like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, how is this gonna play out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he even said the NXT, like, besides the Universal title, he hasn't touched anything in NXT.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I don't know, and Edge is starting to get under my skin a little with his storyline. It's like just pick.
Yeah.
Seriously, just pick and be happy.
Yeah. um yeah, this match can, I think anybody can go, really. Any like everybody's a good reason why they should have the briefcase. They are playing up a Liv Morgan like underdog storyline with her.
Oh yeah.
I mean that's
Oh yeah.
I can see that, and that'll be cool. I would like to see that. I would like that. Super Nikki, she's been on a roll.
Just to get lucky, if you ask me.
Get lucky, sure, yeah, but win's a win
Yeah,
in the books.
for her,
Win's a win.
Her
Yeah,
just coming back,
yeah,
coming back into the picture, and like getting one on Charlotte and one
yeah,
on Rhea. It's like, whoa,
yeah,
that came out of nowhere.
yeah. Personally, if you're giving me like Reign, like who would I pick? I would like to see a Selena Vega having the briefcase and being Selena Vega with it, right? Opportunistic, right? Showing up here and there, maybe just like trying to attempt at times, or like play the mind games.
Breaking that mold of manager.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I mean, like, let's be honest. I mean, the matches that she did have,
Mm-hmm.
like, they were good,
Yeah,
but and like I I think for me, before she got let go,
mm-hmm.
that whole thing, they're I think they were trying to push her and Asuka
Yeah,
for the women's title, and then like that I believe that she could have rocked that story.
yeah, yeah. If
She
given
was,
the time to, you know.
yeah, because she was really starting to come out on her own
Yeah,
during that,
yeah,
and things I wanted to believe that story. Like, seriously,
mm.
I wanted to get into that story arc and see how the matches play out.
yeah.
But shortly after they did that, boom, she's gone.
She's gone. She's been let go.
And I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah,
It's like, how are you gonna tease the fans and then just be like, boom,
yeah.
shut that door.
Oh well, she was asking for her release at the same time. She was doing
That's
that.
true though.
She was doing that.
That's true. Yeah, because I believe her and
Andrade.
Well, no, because I think her and Alistair were having some problems. Not with themselves, not with each other.
Oh, but with the
the
company. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so I think them trying to manage that,
yeah,
along with her getting that push with Asuka, that just made things difficult because I don't think either one of them were happy at the time.
Mm. Yeah.
And then that whole underdog story with Liv, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
because they like she's another one that has been through a
Hmm.
bunch of crap with the
Yeah. And she's the one. She's the last one to survive out of the three.
Riot Squad.
The Riot Squad. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Sarah, I get it.
Mm.
She didn't she didn't get fired. She chose to step away,
Yeah.
and good on her because I mean she she wanted to do her own thing.
Hmm.
Like her and Eric were starting a family,
Yeah.
and then that weird fallout between her and Ruby.
Yeah.
That was weird because I didn't understand that at all.
Mm.
But uh, when they finally brought them two back together, I was like, okay, cool.
Hmm. Yeah.
This is what works. This is what everybody's been wanting to see anyway.
Yeah.
And then I thought they were gonna ride that out till the
Mm.
wheels fell off, but apparently they did, and Ruby got let go.
Yeah. I think our 90 days are coming up, so
I know, but where's she gonna go?
I mean, she could pop up. I mean, the good thing at this point, when it comes to wrestling right now, is she has options. She can go to TNA. She can go. She can go. You know, Mexico. She can go to Japan. She can go anywhere. AEW. You know.
Yeah, but then, like if like saying AEW and TNA separately
Mm.
now, knowing what, especially knowing that, um,
Sure,
either
they have a
Omega,
partnership right now with
yeah,
TNA.
because of I think Omega or Don Callis,
Yeah.
but and for me, I think like off topic, I think AEW and TNA that's a good pairing because
Yeah.
there's a bunch of untapped talent
Yeah.
between AEW and TNA, and especially TNA.
Yeah, and they can go back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean they can now because Omega has all the titles.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So it's like come on, man. It's like what I said about Edge. Just pick.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully, I have a feeling I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised with the women's Money in the Bank
Yeah.
because it's gonna be a good start
Mm.
for somebody that I think needs it, and it's probably gonna be one of the underdogs, one of the one of the underdogs. I mean,
Mm.
it could be
Mm.
Liv, it could be Selena, it could be Nikki,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I mean, if they decide to give it to Alexa,
But, okay.
that's
Well,
gonna be
yeah.
that's gonna be weird because that means she has a buttload of power that Lily is
Hmm.
gonna abuse.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know. I personally don't really like what they've done with Alexa.
Hmm.
I mean, if they're trying to build up Bray, why are they doing it through her?
Oh, like possession. Like I see it as possession. Like yeah, Bray's in Alexa right now.
I mean, like I have a very like definitive position on Bray Wyatt. I mean,
Mm.
I'm not knocking the guy's talent. His in ring performance is like it's something that hasn't been seen in a while.
Mm.
But you go from Wyatt family to the Fiend,
Mm.
and it's not much different.
Okay.
Presentation wise, it's not much different.
Mm.
You're just putting a different coat of paint on it.
Okay. I
And like,
so I personally see it as like with the whole with Alexa with Ray, the only believable person that I can see having the belt is when Bray was the Funhouse guy. Is when he's the Funhouse guy. When he's the Fiend, I don't see him wanting a championship belt to declare his reign over the WWE, right? Like, why would you need a belt, right? Just be
yeah,
menacing, and just be menacing on people, and do what continue to do what you do. So same thing with Alexa. Like Alexa being this menacing character, kind of playing the mind games. I don't see her wanting a championship belt to declare her reign over the women's division or the WWE, basically, right?
well, I mean, she doesn't need that. She doesn't need that
So she doesn't need a belt.
declaration.
Yeah,
Yeah, because she's already had it.
yeah. She doesn't need the belt. She already has it. And the character that she is now, people are gonna tune in for her. Like, oh man, what is she gonna do? Is she gonna spit mist in people's eyes, or throw fireballs at people, or that sort of thing. So like, you're kind of wondering what
Right.
Alexa's gonna do as a person, as a character, versus like, oh man, I wonder if she's gonna get the belt. Like, I personally am not seeing wanting to tune in to see what Alexa does if she gets the belt. I want to see what Alexa is gonna do when she goes nuts because she's in that zone right now as the character. The same thing with Bray, right? I don't really see him as a belt holder. I see him as like just menacing the roster for whatever means.
In his burnt formation.
Yeah, and in his burnt formation. Oh right, yeah. When he came back, he was
Yeah,
burnt.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't. Ooh, I don't know
Woo, man.
how he could. I don't know how he could sit through makeup for
Yeah,
all that.
I know.
Cause that look, that honestly, that the makeup people that did that, they
Mhm.
did a damn good job.
Yeah,
Cause he, that all of that looked fresh.
yeah,
Like that still looked like it happened the week before.
yeah. Right. Yeah.
And
I
like,
can I can see like a skit of like Bray calling Kane like, so what do you do next? Because you got burnt, right? Like, and I just got burnt, right? So like, what do we do next? Do we just chill out for a number of years and then come back, or what do we do
you
here,
know,
Mister Mayor?
you gotta channel your inner mankind, bro.
Yeah, yeah, right.
You gotta start hanging out in what is it?
Catering.
What were the places he used to have
What was that?
with the first few matches that mankind had on TV?
The
The boiler
boiler
room. There we
room
go.
matches.
Yeah, he's gonna start. He's got to hang out in the boiler room again.
Yeah, just pop up. Uh, yeah. So yeah, Selena, Liv, Nikki. I can see them. Anybody else?
I,
Sure. Asuka, sure. Naomi, sure. You know.
actually, I would put Naomi down for like a like another surprise. Cause,
Okay.
I mean, like we were saying with the Usos and dealing with all that crap with her husband,
Mhm.
it's like she could use this break.
Yeah.
It like I think it's about time they put her like they could put her back into the spotlight.
Yeah. That's
Just
true.
so just so she can get all that side stuff
Yeah.
off of her shoulders.
Yeah.
And like it would be a good release. It would let her be her.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
And cuz like I mean I forget even even to this day I forget that she is a former women's title
Yeah.
holder.
She is a women's
I
champion.
totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
So I mean, for her to come back into the limelight and then like take the briefcase and possibly
Cash it in on someone.
like cashing in on someone. I mean, even if it's an NXT title,
Yeah.
it would still be a good match because it would be Naomi versus Raquel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and Raquel's a damn good worker.
Yeah.
So like between those four underdogs,
Yeah.
like I would be happy either way.
Okay. Okay. Um, let's see. I mean, okay, well, I'm looking through the matches. Let's go through Raw Tag Team. It's AJ and Almost
Almost.
and the Viking Raiders.
Ooh.
I don't know how much longer AJ has left, but I want to I want to think that it's going to be and still I don't think the Viking Raiders are going to take it. Cuz I
Yeah, I totally agree. Because as much as I would like to see the Viking Raiders get that kind of a push,
mhm.
um, they're probably just gonna go with the whole. They're gonna AJ's probably just gonna ride
Ride it out, right?
Omos until yeah, he's gonna ride the big guy
Yeah. Until he's
until
able to do it on his own.
yeah, until Omos finally figures it out
Yeah.
and be like, I really don't need you.
Yeah. They Viking Raiders have been champs before, right? Of tag like Raw tag
NXT
team
champs.
and
No,
NXT.
well,
I want to say
have
they
they not?
have. I want to say they have.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. They did take it. I think from the New Day.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah.
They took it from him one time. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. I
Okay.
remember that. Unless I'm wrong, but all y'all out there, y'all
Yeah.
can bash me for it.
Correct us. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, that's my thinking right now is they're gonna continue to develop. Oh, I want to say osmos, almost like osmosis. Um, so I want to say they're gonna continue to develop almost until like yeah, you just said like until that time where he's like, yeah, it's time to go solo and just toss
Yeah,
you anywhere. So
yeah,
ride you
yeah.
to the sunset.
I can eventually see that happening with Omos and AJ because
Yeah.
Omos he needs a lot of fine tuning.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, for a big dude, yeah, there's a lot of fine tuning that needs to happen,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure he knows it too. So
Yeah. Okay. How about also the opener is SmackDown Tag Team Champions Rey and Dominic versus the Usos. Usos back in the pre-show. That's, but like as you're getting in trouble, sure, yeah, I guess you're back in the pre-show. But
but then not only does that like if or they're probably the Usos are probably gonna lose,
yeah,
but because they're gonna ride the father son tag team champs for a while because it's the first ever.
yeah, until like until they
So
find time to pass it down to a certain team and
yeah,
I mean I don't know how long Ray has left on his contract either.
because I can take it.
Yeah, as long as he can, and like again, like the almost like continuing to develop Dominic, too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, like it, but like he's progressing pretty fast.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, let's face it, his first match with Seth
mm
that was that was a great intro to the universe.
yeah,
That was a great intro because Seth had him
yeah,
that whole match, and like he led him through and made him look good.
yeah,
So, I mean, and then on the other side, like when the Usos lose, it's like they're gonna hear it from Roman.
yeah,
That's a lose lose for them.
yeah, yeah. Just gonna be in trouble. Just gonna be in
Yeah,
trouble in
and
that
then
in that room.
yeah, and then you got Paul Heyman in the back, like oh,
Yeah, being afraid. Yeah.
and then there's no major title matches, huh?
I mean there is. Let me see. Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley
Oh
versus
yeah,
Charlotte.
better They're probably gonna give it to Charlotte.
This is weird because they don't portray Rhea like an unstoppable force right now, because like as she debuted, they're
Well,
making it.
she was another one that, like Riddle,
Mm,
shows up on Raw
yeah,
shortly after, wins the title,
yeah,
and yeah. But the question is, how long are they gonna keep her on this push?
mm.
So I don't
So
know.
it can
It could go
actually,
either way.
yeah, this actually can be a 50-50. Uh,
Yeah,
Charlotte making it more, being more of a dominant, you know, like women wrestler. Rhea like showing like, yeah, I'm here to stay. I'm here to be your champion. You know, but it's just surprising that they're not showing Rhea as like, I'm just beating everybody, when while Nikki is beating them basically, from those beat the clock challenges.
yeah, yeah. So it's like I don't know. I mean, if they give it to Charlotte, that's just gonna be another notch on her belt,
Yeah,
like her, because of. I mean, she's coming up on what, 16 herself.
she's trying to go to 16. I don't know where she's at right now. I don't remember where she's at right now.
Yeah. So either she's trying to match it or
Yeah,
surpass her dad.
yeah,
But I mean, if they gave it to her, that's probably why
yeah,
they want her to have that notch on her belt, because she's a Flair, and
mm-hmm.
for her to beat her dad's record would mean a lot, not just to her, but of course it'd be great for Rick also.
yeah. I'm trying to look, and I don't see a SmackDown Women's Championship match, and it was supposed to be Bailey,
Yeah, that's right, with Bianca.
with Bianca, but like, yeah, Bailey got hurt. Carmella took over, but then they made that a SmackDown match. So Bianca might have this night off, which is pretty weird. But maybe they're gonna just, well, it's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah,
Unless it's an open
yeah, and
challenge, maybe, I don't know. Um,
who
yeah,
knows? Because I mean, there's only so many times she can go up against Sasha, or she can go up against.
yeah, yeah. So they need to establish somebody for her.
Yeah,
Let me
there's
see.
there's plenty of women they could put her up against,
Yeah,
and it's like if they want to build up another storyline, they can, because they have a bunch of talent
yeah,
that's not being used,
yeah. That's true. That's true. All
and
right.
it hurts because it just hurts because they're not utilizing everybody the way they should.
Yeah, yeah. And there's only so much time, and yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Let me see. Roman Reigns versus Edge. What do you
Oh
got?
yeah, that's right. That is gonna happen.
Yeah,
So he did pick.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he went up. He's going up against Roman. It's been this whole thing,
Oh,
but the underlying seed of this is Seth versus Edge.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
right.
so apparently there's probably gonna Seth is gonna intervene at this match,
Yeah,
or
he's just gonna get disqualified.
yeah, or
I
I mean,
Yeah, I can see that.
Roman wins clean. Um,
Yeah, because Seth probably might do a little. They might play his music. He'll come out, not really do anything,
yeah,
but just to distract.
yeah,
So I could totally see that happening.
yeah. I mean, because if you give this to Edge, like, then what's next? What do you do next? And that's the question. Because, like, I mean, cool, yeah, cool. Edge gets to be a champion again, but like after that, what's next? And I can't see anything right now. I just see Roman dominating until either like Money in the Bank winner comes up in cash, or Royal Rumble winner comes in for the WrestleMania
Yeah,
match. Um,
yeah, and
so yeah,
and plus it all depends on who they really give it to
yeah,
for that story.
yeah,
So only a matter of time. I mean, they're I'm pretty sure it's gonna go the way like we all see it.
yeah,
Seth just coming out into the entrance, just watching. Edge gets distracted.
Yeah.
Boom. Roll up. That's
Hmm.
it.
Yeah. And
I
then,
mean, if it happens a different way, then I will be surprised.
oh yeah, same here. Me too. And then finally we have Bobby Lashley versus Kofi Kingston. Cool, pretty cool match on paper. You're kind of seeing this revival in a sense, but it's not as like as big as it was in the first time as like for Kofi Mania, but like Kofi trying to get that thing going once again and try to start it off with the WWE Championship against Bobby Lashley, who doesn't want to he doesn't want to have any more fun with the ladies. Um, he wants it all to be like I just want to beat ass and take names basically, and which is hinting about the whole Lashley Goldberg thing. But um, I mean, who do you got here? You think it's gonna be and still, or you think it's gonna be and new?
They go either way, honestly, because with the revival of this new Kofi
Yeah.
after Witz's Hell in a Cell
Oh, right.
with Bobby,
Yeah.
after that, that's when Kofi decided to say, all right, you want to go that route? Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah.
You ain't the only one that can deal it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would love to see Kofi take the title,
Mhm.
but like as long as it's a good match
Yeah.
and not like a Brock Lesnar style,
Yeah.
where
Like
it's just
one side.
domination
Yeah.
from the gate.
Yeah.
So if it turns out to be a good match, I'll be happy,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
matter what the outcome is. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, being a big New Day fan, I hope Kofi takes it, but
Mhm.
if if it doesn't happen, I hope he goes out in a way where it looks good.
He goes down swinging. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want the match to look good. If I know he's not gonna take it.
Yeah. Yeah. I personally think like they're gonna continue on with the dominating Bobby Lashley train until they find that person for him to get knocked off. I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I would like to see Kofi take it once again. I don't know if it's going to be at this time. Um, but I do like the developments of like you're taking Kofi to those extremes to where you don't know what Kofi's going to do because you've taken him to those extremes. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna go the Bobby Lashley route, but I'll be surprised if Kofi wins, and I'll be pleasantly surprised about it. So, yeah,
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I mean, like I hope overall this is going to be a good pay per view
yeah.
because I honestly didn't like the last
What was the last one?
one. Wasn't it Hell in a Cell?
Oh right, yeah, it was Hell in a Cell.
That was in all honesty, Hell in a Cell was a huge letdown.
You I think you need the audience for that. I really think you need an audience for that type of pay per view.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, Thunderdome was a good substitute for the time being,
Yeah,
but they had to chime in the cheers.
yeah. And
And
those weren't like no, they wouldn't cheer at this time for this person.
no way,
Yeah,
no way.
yeah,
And then like I still need to watch yesterday's SmackDown,
mm.
and like it's weird. It's almost like I'm one of them because I've been craving the fans too.
yeah. Same here.
Like
Like I want to
the
tune in because
organic,
to hear,
yeah,
who they're
the
vibing with.
organic pops again.
Yeah,
To hear the organic pops
yeah,
and for those big spots is like even and like you've been to a Raw,
Yeah.
like you and Princeton went.
Yeah, we went
I
to a
went
Raw and
like
SmackDown.
way back in the day, and
Yeah.
y'all went at the Chase Center.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I went back in the day, and then like even back then, like I think I was a freshman in high school when I went to Raw,
Mm-hmm.
and the best way I can describe it is it's like going to a hockey game.
Mm-hmm.
Like for those that don't know or that don't understand like entertainment, like
Yeah.
the entertainment business, like like for me and Marco, it wasn't just like when we used to do tournaments, it wasn't just about the performance.
Right. Yeah.
It was letting people know what we got
Mm.
and how we bring it. And that's how sports entertainment is.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty damn sure if me and Marco went to those tournaments and it looked like the Thunderdome, we wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah. Because like it would be like a training rep, basically, of doing your form, right?
Yeah,
And it's not the same when.
it would just feel like practice. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not the same as people being there and like they're giving you back the energy, you know. So.
yeah. I mean, like I'll save it for another time, like the rest of the story. But then like when just a little snippet is when me and Marco went to Master Hymns tournament.
Yeah.
Remember the
Yeah.
first time Master
Oh
Jim
man, they
saw
loved
us?
it. They loved us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like when we did like there's what's called open forums,
Yeah.
and like we would at that time we were working hard,
Yeah.
but long story short, when we did what we did,
Yeah.
it basically shut the house down,
Yeah.
and like nobody realized martial arts can look like that,
Yeah. Taekwondo can look
and
like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like because these are at these tournaments there's a bunch of
It's
traditionalists.
traditional. It's just a traditional tournament.
Yeah, yeah, and for like some youngins that barely show up to their tournaments
Mm.
and pop off the way we did, it's like they looked at us like, "Where'd you guys come
Yeah. Who are you guys? Yeah.
from?" Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, let me put it this way: when we did our forms at this tournament, we had somebody taking pictures of us the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
Recording
still have those pictures.
recording our forms, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
We were just doing our thing,
Yeah.
and when just the outcome of it, because of the audience, it just made us feel 10 times bigger. And
Yeah. It gets you
that's what
pumped.
the yeah, that's what the sports entertainment world is about.
Yeah.
So, like, it's great to see that the fans are back,
Yeah. Agree.
and it is like tomorrow's Money in the Bank. I don't. It's gonna be crazy just knowing that fans are gonna be in attendance.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm more looking forward to the pops from the crowd, like more than anything. So,
Yeah. No, same here. Same here. I want to hear them. I want to see their
yeah,
reactions
hell
to
yeah,
things. Yeah. For sure.
hell yeah, showing shots of the crowd and not shots of screens.
Yeah. Exactly, man. Exactly.
So, yeah, let's end it here.
Okay.
Since I mean, I believe we don't have a lot of time left anyway. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it here. Those are our predictions. Those are our best guesses of what's gonna go down tomorrow. And, um, if anything, if y'all have your own opinions and your predictions, go ahead and drop a comment.
Hmm.
Like we'll check it out. Try to get back to as much as we can. um, First and foremost, thank you for watching. I thank my good friend Marco Flores, Nerd in the Bay, for coming through on this
Of course, man.
and finally making this happen
Yeah.
because it's been long overdue.
Yeah.
For
Exactly.
you people.
You People.
So yeah, go ahead, destroy that like button, smash that notification button, that notification bell, subscribe if you will, and check out my channel, Dose of Energy with Eddie Boy, of course. And for those out there, big gamers, big, big nerdy pop culture followers, check out my boy's channel, Nerd in the Bay.
Yes.
And Marco, tell them where they can find you on the socials.
Yeah. So you can find me on YouTube. So just type in Nerd in the Bay, or you can type in youtube.com/Nerd in the Bay. That'll take you to my channel. Let's see. So you can find me on social media, Facebook and Twitter at Nerd in the Bay. And also at Marco Polo 177. That's like my personal Twitter. I that's where I go ham on Twitter, basically. So yeah, definitely check it out. I'll say some crazy stuff. I'm on Instagram, both names as well. And let me see. Facebook, Nerd in the Bay page. Facebook personal page, personal profile. I'll leave that alone because I just want my friends. I just want, you can just go to the Nerd in the Bay page. Yeah, that's personal. Yeah. Yeah. So just go to the Nerd in the Bay Facebook page. You'll find me there as well. But yeah, that's where I am at.
As for me, you can, like I've been saying, you can find me on YouTube. Just type in Dose of Energy with Eddie Boy, and on Facebook and Instagram, you can find me under Edward Veray Jr. Yeah, totally off, but yeah,
it's all right.
Y'all get it. Y'all get it. It's in my intro. Y'all get it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like I said, hope y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Marco, once again, thank you for coming through.
Of course, man.
And throwing down on the track, if you will. But yeah. And there, for those wrestling fans, go check out Money in the Bank tomorrow. I believe it's going to be streaming on Peacock out here in the U.S. I'm not sure what time. I'm pretty sure the pre-show is going to be like at 3 o'clock. Starts at 4, if anything, like they usually do. But from Dose of Energy with Eddie Boy, Nerd in the Bay, this has been a collab that has been fun.
Yeah.
And we will be doing more in the future. I guarantee you that. So,
yes, sir.
From myself, Marco, peace, and see you in the next one.
Take care, guys.